I'm not here to give you fake motivation or sugarcoat reality. If you're waiting to suddenly feel like it, you'll stay stuck forever. The truth is, your brain isn't built to enjoy hard things. It's built to survive. That means avoiding pain, chasing comfort, and wasting potential. But here's the flip side. Your brain is also programmable. If you know how to rewire it, you can literally force it to crave discipline, to chase effort, to want the grind instead of running from it. It won't happen overnight, but if you follow these 10 habits, you'll watch yourself transform into someone who actually enjoys doing the things most people avoid. Let's break it down. Habit 1. Stop rewarding weakness. Every time you give in to comfort, you're teaching your brain to hate effort. Scrolling TikTok when you're bored, snacking when you're stressed, skipping workouts because you're tired. All of those little choices send one message. Discomfort is bad. Effort is punishment. Comfort is reward. The more you feed that pattern, the stronger it gets. Soon your brain won't even consider doing the hard thing. It will crave the easy way out every single time. So here's the first step. Starve it. Cut the cheap dopamine. Delete the apps that drain you. Stop buying junk food just in case. No more lazy rest days that are really just excuses. If you keep rewarding weakness, your brain will never want discipline. Habit 2. Redirect your dopamine. Now let's flip the script. Dopamine itself isn't bad. It's not the enemy. The problem is where it's going. Right now it's tied to distractions. You scroll, you snack, you binge, and your brain lights up. The solution? Redirect it. Pair hard actions with rewards. After a workout, let yourself enjoy music you love. After deep work, take a short break. After finishing a task, cross it off with satisfaction. You're reattaching dopamine to effort, not avoidance. At first, it feels forced, but over time, your brain starts connecting the dots. When I grind, I feel good. That's when hard things start to feel less like punishment and more like fuel. Habit 3. Rewire with small wins. Here's where most people fail. They try to change their whole life in one shot. From tomorrow, I'll wake up at 5 a.m., train for 2 hours, eat perfect, study 6 hours, quit every bad habit. That lasts, what? 2 days? 3, if you're lucky? Your brain rejects massive change. It sees it as danger. That's why you need to start stupidly small. 1 push-up, 1 page, 1 focused minute. Why? Because small wins slide under your brain's resistance. They don't trigger the survival alarm. And when you repeat them, they stack into momentum. Soon, 1 push-up becomes 10. 1 page becomes 20. 1 minute becomes an hour. And here's the secret. Once you get started, your brain wants to keep going. Habit 4. Use the delay trick. When your brain screams at you to quit, don't fight it head-on. Delay it. Tell yourself, 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes in the gym. 5 more minutes studying. 5 more minutes working. 9 times out of 10, once you're in motion, you don't stop. The hardest part is starting. The second hardest is resisting the urge to stop. But by delaying, you trick your brain into staying in the game just long enough to pass the quitting point. Do this enough, and your brain learns a new rule. I don't quit just because I feel like it. Habit 5. Kill fake productivity. This is one of the most dangerous traps. Your brain convinces you that you're being productive, when in reality, you're avoiding the real work. Scrolling self-improvement videos, planning every detail, making endless to-do lists, binging motivation instead of moving. It feels good, it feels busy, but it's fake. Real productivity feels heavier, slower, harder. It's studying when your brain wants distraction. It's training when your body wants comfort. It's grinding when nobody's watching. Ask yourself, am I actually moving forward, or am I just tricking myself into thinking I am? Most people waste their entire life in fake productivity. Don't be most people. Habit 6. Make pain normal. Hard things feel awful at first for one reason. They're unfamiliar. Your brain sees pain as danger. But repeat it long enough, and pain becomes background noise. Think about it. The first time you lifted weights, it hurt. The first time you ran, you felt destroyed. The first time you studied deeply, your brain burned out. But the 10th time? The 50th? Suddenly it's not unbearable. It's expected. That's the key. Don't run from discomfort. Sit in it. Repeat it. Normalize it. Once pain becomes your baseline, your brain stops resisting. And the things that crushed you before start to feel like your default. Habit 7, identity shift. Here's the game changer. Don't just do hard things. Become the type of person who does them. There's a difference between I go to the gym and I'm someone who trains. When your actions match your identity, resistance disappears. It's not something you force anymore. It's just who you are. So stop saying, I'm trying. Start saying, I am. Your brain follows the identity you feed it. Habit 8, attach a bigger reason. If it's just about you, your brain will quit the second it gets tough. But when it's tied to something bigger, your family, your future, your legacy, proving people wrong, suddenly quitting feels heavier. Discipline tied to duty becomes unstoppable. You're no longer working out just to look good. You're training to set an example. You're no longer grinding just for money. You're building freedom. Pain turns into fuel when it's attached to meaning. Habit 9, track visible proof. Your brain doesn't care about effort. It cares about results. That's why you need to show it proof. Track streaks, take progress photos, journal wins. Even the smallest signs of progress light up your brain with motivation. This isn't about ego, it's about evidence. When you can see yourself improving, discipline stops being a fight and starts being addictive. Habit 10, cut the escape routes. Here's the final piece. If comfort is still available, you'll fold every time. You can't force yourself into hard things while keeping easy exits open. Delete the apps, throw out the snacks, block the distractions, burn the escape routes. When comfort is gone, effort becomes your only option. And that's when your brain finally adapts. When it realizes hard things aren't negotiable, they're survival. The bottom line, your brain wasn't built to love hard things, but it can be trained. Cut weakness, redirect dopamine, stack small wins, normalize pain, tie it all to a bigger reason. Do this long enough, and something incredible happens. You stop forcing yourself. You start craving it. But let me make this clear. You're not going to wake up one day and suddenly feel unstoppable. It won't happen in a week. It won't happen in a month. Training your brain to love discipline is the same as training your body in the gym. Reps, sets, and consistency. Every rep of discomfort rewires you. Every set of effort builds new connections. And every time you push through resistance, you're carving out a new identity. At first, it feels fake. You'll feel like you're lying to yourself. You'll wake up tired. You'll want to skip. You'll tell yourself you'll start tomorrow. That voice never goes away completely. The difference is whether you listen to it or not. Most people spend their entire life listening to the wrong voice. The voice that says, rest. The voice that says, it doesn't matter. The voice that says, just once won't hurt. And then they wonder why their life looks exactly the same 5 years later. But a few people, a very small few, choose differently. They train their brain to crave the things that hurt. They lean into effort. They embrace struggle. And because of that, they build a life nobody else can touch. So here's your choice. Keep rewarding weakness and stay stuck exactly where you are. Or start small, redirect your dopamine, and build yourself into someone who craves the grind. Not someone who waits for motivation, not someone who needs inspiration, but someone who's addicted to the discipline itself. That's the final switch. When hard things stop being hard, when people look at you and say, how does he do it? And the truth is, you don't even think about it anymore. You've rewired your brain. You've made effort your default, and you've become the man you were supposed to be all along. If you like this video, hit the like button. It helps others find this content, and that helps me too. If you're new here, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.